This is the top string, right? If I put 2 more strings below it, the nice thing about this is, oh, that's much better. It's this grouping, and then playing it in 3 bites that's the most important. What we can do is take that string word and you put it there. As I put it in, can you see? Can you see that it's no gap, 1 gap, no gap, 1 gap? So that hasn't changed. Instead of playing from there to there, we just move that underneath, stack it. And then these 2 go there. But can you see that I haven't changed the shape of the string word? That we call them. If I call that each one of those a word, like that, then I've just stacked them. Now all I want you to do is play. All I want you to do is play from there, go down the string and back up again, and then go down the pattern and back up. And all you want to do is verify it's the same sound. Because we're playing with the sound. We're trying to minimise the notation, we're trying to minimise everything but the sound of the scale. Let's add the rest of the strings. So there's the end of your guitar. Now the good thing is that we do the same scale here. So we've got 3 string words. Then we go like that. And then that one. It's exactly the same. So exactly the same fingering, right? Which means that if we carry the guitar that way, when we get to the 12th fret here, right, there, then this scale can just carry on up the neck. So we've got another 2 there. You won't have 24 frets, so you won't be able to put a full scale on, but hypothetically you can just carry on as long as you've got frets. That's just a feature of the guitar. Now the good thing is, right, we can do the same thing if we take, can you see that we've got that string word, that pair, which is this and this, same 2 notes. Don't need to know. The thing is you can't slow this down if you want to use it to learn what the note names are, but so far I've not used a note name at all. All we're interested in is the sound, the pitch contour of the scale that we're playing. Now, fortunately I've got this string word here after it, right? Now what we did here was we took this and put it underneath, and what we can do with this one is we can put it on top of this one, but it doesn't line up. It lines up like this. This note, the start note, lines up on the 11th fret. And then we've got the no gap and the 1 gap there, like that. That's as long as you agree that that's the same string word as that, we stack it on. And then the 3rd string word, which is the reversal, which I suppose I'd better do it hypothetically, hadn't I? So we've got that, which is if you check from there to there, it's the same as that. It's the same as that. So we've got this string word, and that just sits on top of that one. But it's a reversal, so we've got a 1 gap and a no gap. Yeah. Now I'm making that. There's nothing significant about but I'll just have a start note. If you're ascending, that's the start note. If you're descending, that'll be the start. These will be the start notes. But you basically ascend to your next start note, ascend to your next start note, ascend. You do the same thing there. You got your swimming pools in line with each other instead of one after the other. So you just go there, prepare yourself. Visualise this thing, play it, boom, boom. I like what Jeff did, which is you can do, I think it's a really good idea to go boom, 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 a couple of times. Find your new start note, see it before you play it, boom, 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 boom. I'm now not singing the notes accurately, but that's the great, I did want to say, you watch any jazz guitar players, all the greats, sometimes you see them on a gig, you hear them going, and they grunt in the notes, they sing the notes. But you don't have to be pitch perfect. It's more about the rhythm of what you sing. You know what we were just doing with the beginners? It's like opening up to rhythm. You've got to feel the rhythm of the notes, and then the pitch, the guitar takes care of the pitches. I could probably sing something. I could sing the scale if I could get my root note, but I'm not going to do that now, so we'll do that later. But the trick is, again, I know I'm overdoing it because most of you can play this, but I want to ingrain the principle, because when you come to a scale that you don't know, the main thing that I want you to use to verify you're playing it right is the sound of the scale. What I want you to do, again, just run up and down a couple of times, then zig across the scale and back again. just to educate your ear into the new fingering. Like I said before, is what we're doing is we're taking something you're more familiar with, prior experience, and we're taking that and pushing your experience into a new form. We're not learning a new fingering because you don't really. All you need to do is rearrange these string words, which you already know, and you already spotted it because you've done a few more things. But nearly all the scales are made of basically those 3 string words. It's a bit slightly more can be fancier than that, but not much. So it's really nice to get.
Line across.
We're gonna get to that. That's the final point of the night. That is because you can ponder this because what you spot is that doesn't line up the same as that. And I'll just finish this section off with just why that is. Yeah.